Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacy, the 911 Stitcher, and this is Monkey. He decided to join us today, which is exciting. He had a birthday this week, and so did Deuce. Deuce is actually sitting in the chair next to me. So I'll include a picture in the middle of the video that I posted on my Facebook page of these guys. Monkey turned 10 and Deuce turned 7. I called Deuce my baby. So I had a viewer, I don't remember who it was. She left me a message that said, or a comment that had said, "I'm so embarrassed. I've been calling your dogs Monkey and Deuce on the comments." That is their names, Monkey and Deuce. But I call Monkey, his nickname is Kiki, because short for Monkey, Key. And Deuce, he's always going to be my baby, so I call him baby. Anyway, I'll insert a picture now of their birthday pictures that I posted on Facebook. So this is Monkey's. And this is Deucey's. Anyway, back to cross stitch news. Monkey decided that he was more comfortable on the floor. So he said hello and then he took off. Anyway, this is floss tube number 26. Today is Friday, March 6th. I can't believe it's already in March. This is my birth month. Yay! And I just can't believe that this year is already the 3rd month into the year. It's crazy. I have a lot to show you, a lot of information to pass on to you guys, and I have more new releases, some market, some not, some just new releases. So I'm excited. I'll show those at the end because I do have quite a bit. Okay, got questions and mail and fun stuff. So stay tuned. This video is about cross stitch. Welcome back everybody, and to the new subscribers, thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's talk some cross stitch news. Market is tomorrow. This is exciting stuff. This is where all the designers get together in Franklin, Tennessee. They call it Nashville, but the hotel's actually in Franklin, right next door. I was a little concerned this week with the tornado that passed through Nashville. I can't even believe the damage. It's been terrible watching the coverage on that. I felt real bad. The interviews of the people that had lost their homes and family members. My gosh, there was even people killed. So I talked to one of the designers. Her name is Krista. She is just stitching along. She said that it's actually in Franklin. There was no damage to the hotel. Everything's fine. Everybody was setting up last night. If you watched some of the Flosstubers, I know Nicola from Hands Across the Sea posted a video of setting up and all the excitement. The pictures on Instagram and Facebook from the designers packing up their cars and getting ready to go has been really exciting. One of the funny things I was thinking about, in my police world of 27 years working in law enforcement, there was a code that we used here in Orange County, and I don't know, codes are different throughout the United States, police codes. But something in our area of Orange County, there's a police code called a Code 5. A Code 5 is a stakeout. Now, if you've watched Adam 12 or Hill Street Blues or any of the cop shows that are out there, I don't know, a lot of them I've noticed are either NYPD or LAPD, which is where I came from, LAPD. I spent 3 years there. A lot of the films are based on LAPD or NY. And funny thing is, Los Angeles, you may have heard the term Code 5. Well, Code 5 is a stakeout. And a stakeout is when investigators, you know, you've seen it in the movies. They get a van, they have their binoculars, and they're sitting there all staked out, checking out their suspect's moves and seeing if he's going to rob the bank or seeing if he's going to commit a crime. That's a stakeout. That's a Code 5. And you don't know how bad I wanted to do a Code 5 in Nashville. I wanted to collect some friends, and I bet you Jean and Gina would have gone with me. Maybe get a baseball cap. I know Jean's got a baseball cap, and maybe some dark glasses and maybe a mustache. And we could have looked in the windows of Market and Code 5'd the whole marketplace. Wouldn't that have been awesome? I know that they would have gone with me, but next year, don't be too surprised if you see some fishy looking person that's got a horrible looking mustache and a trench coat. That's going to be me, because I'm going to go Code 5 Market next year. Okay, other news. Something fun that's going on Instagram. It's called #CommonThreadedStitcher. It's basically a list of questions. Every day is one question. And for fun, you post the answer. Like for instance, you might see, how did you get started stitching? Introduce yourself. Who would you love to have dinner with? What designer would you love to have dinner with? And it's so fun because I joined in, I did an introduction and I did, who would you like to have dinner with? And I'll post a picture of my introduction here. It was fun. I told a little bit about myself, my career, my stitching, and then, like I said, every day is a different question that we all answer. It's a good way to make new friends. It's a good way to to meet new Instagram friends. So it's hashtag common threaded stitcher. And it's been a lot of fun. There's been so many fun answers. What's your favorite snack is coming up, and other questions. So check it out. Just click on the hashtag common threaded stitcher and you'll get to see some of the questions that are being asked and the answers that some of us have had. It's a lot of fun. So I showed my package this last video from Sassy Jacks. It was all wrapped up like a birthday present. And I showed I thought this was just an advertisement. I happened to show this that they included in their package. Well, I was talking to my friend Krista and we were talking about corner gauges, 3-inch quarter gauges. And this is when you do a large piece, you measure 3 inches down, 3 inches in. That's your starting point in any corner. So that way you have 3 inches on the side, 3 inches on the top for framing. So on all of my big pieces, I measure in, I make a little dot with a washable marker, and then I start my cross stitch. So anyway, I was talking to her about, gosh, I really need to get a corner gauge. I had just ordered one from Shepherd's Needle. And she says, well, you have a corner gauge. And I said, no, I don't have one. And she said, you showed it on your video. And I said, when? She said it was from Sassy Jacks. They included in their orders. So when I thought this was just an advertisement. Oh my gosh, Stacy, get some brains. Turn it over. It's a 3-inch gauge. I love this thing. This is the coolest thing. I'm going to use this as an example. So when you have your fabric, you just put this here and put your little mark right here. Now you're guaranteed to have 3 inches on each side. Oh my gosh. I didn't even flip it over. I'm so dumb. So yes, Sassy Jacks, if you order from them, they will send you this. This is really cool and it is so helpful. Thank you, Krista. Wow. I'm like, thanks for the advertisement, Sassy Jacks. I didn't even know. Okay, let's go through mail. I got 2 beautiful bags from a friend of mine named Lori. She is a viewer and she's become a friend. She made 2 project bags. One of them I bought, one of them she sent me for free. I can't believe she did that. I would never ask anyone to do that. And I went and forgot to ask her if it was okay to mention her Instagram. She posted them for sale, but I don't know how much like advertising yet she wants to do. So I'm gonna have to get back to you guys on mentioning her actual Instagram name. But I wanted to show her bags. These are larger bags, perfect for a bigger punch needle or cross stitch project. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? How beautiful is this fabric? And it's a lift up. It's got lots and lots of room inside. I love the fabric on this. This was called Garden, I believe, Garden something. So if I find out she wants to go ahead and release the name of her Instagram, I'll show them again next week and I'll give you her name. I just don't want to do it without asking her first. And look at this one, Jean, you're gonna love this. Oh my goodness. Look at these kitties. Oh my God. Back is the same. Look at those babies. Oh my gosh. And then the inside is this. Look at how roomy this bag is. It is perfect for, I might even put one, I have a couple Heaven and Earth designs that I want to start. I think I might even put them in this. This is perfect. I like, when I have a lot of floss, like 80 colors of floss for a project, I'll get one of those plastic, it's like a rectangle. It's about that thick. And I'll put bobbins all lined up by number, DMC number. This will fit perfect. because it's such a great size. So thank you, Lori, so much. These bags are beautiful and they're big and they're perfect because, like I said, I have big projects. I have a charting creations that I want to show. I actually have a new release of hers that I'm interested in, but I have one called Halloween something. I'll show it on another video, but it's a big project. It's got a lot of floss, so these bags are perfect. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I want to show another one. This came from a viewer. Oh my gosh. She remembered me saying that I have no decorations, as you can see on Mini Tree. He's naked. He only has a little bit of shamrock, a shamrock here hanging out, and he's got one up here, right there. And otherwise he has lights, and he's got, you know, a few of the wire decoration, but otherwise he has no cross stitch decorations. So she sent me this, oh my gosh, this card. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is from Pauline, and she sent me this card. It's funny. It says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. What? You've never seen a Labricon before? It made me laugh. So cute. Thank you so much, Pauline. I love this. But she made me an ornament. I have one now. It's going to be so perfect for the tree. It's beautiful. It's just the cutest thing. I love it. Here's the back. It's perfect. Pauline, thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate this. So he is officially going on Mini Tree. Isn't that cute? It's perfect. She also sent me 2 things of floss. It is DMC Cotton Pearl. I've never used this before. Look at these colors. It shows up really good, that red. DMC Cotton Pearl. Beautiful, beautiful. As long as I get the dog hair off of it. Thank you, Pauline. It meant the world to me. I really appreciate it, and I just love it. Look at it's so cute. I have an ornament now. I got a card from Gina. Thank you so, so much for this card. This card is fantastic. She is a viewer. She won a giveaway. And look at how cute this card. It's flat. And then you push it up. And the little butterfly. There's the butterfly. Thank you so much, Gina. This is just so, that meant a lot to me getting your card. And then she wrote me another card. And she sent me some floss because I love B5200. Thank you so, so much. Oh my gosh, I love getting cards. Please don't ever think you have to send me anything. If you win a giveaway, it's my pleasure sending it to you. So I appreciate the cards, though. It means a lot to me when I get happy mail. And again, thank you, Gina. I got more happy mail. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Lori, that made the 2 bags, sent a kit. Artiste, look at this. Isn't that cute? This kit comes with the floss, and it also comes, there's something in the middle of it, the chart. So this is beautiful. That's going to be so pretty. I love this kit. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate this. It's so cute. Okay, next I got a package. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she did this. It's from my friend Darcy. She's a viewer, and Darcy made me something. It's so cute. Look at this. It's You I Like. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. This is going up on my desk. It was on my desk, and I took it down here since I'm not in here. And that way I can see it all the time. But it's You I Like. That is so cool. And wait till you see the back. The back has crows. Look at the fabric. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. It's sitting on my desk. Once this floss tube's over, I'm putting it back up on my desk so I can see it every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Darcy. She sent a letter. And then she sent a bunch of paper goodies and These are cute. They look like bobby pins. I'm going to use these for a finish. Aren't those cute? It is by Coco Daisy. Oh my gosh, there's so many goodies. Oh, wait till you see this crow needle minder. You guys know I love crows and ravens more than anything. Look at him. Isn't that beautiful? He is gorgeous. Ooh, don't look at my ugly nails. I did gardening yesterday, so there might be dirt on them. That is probably one of the most beautiful needle minders I've ever seen. And then look at the back. That's the back magnet. Oh, it's beautiful. It is from Flying Frog Stitchery. I don't know if you'll be able, my camera hasn't been focusing real well, but Flying Frog Stitchery on Etsy. Check them out because this is just so adorable. I love it. And then, like I said, the back is that really beautiful magnet. Oh my gosh. Thank you for thinking of me. Darcy knew I loved crows. This is from the Woolly Planner on Etsy. How cute is he? He's going on a thread drop, or my thread ring. He's a little gnome. Isn't he cute? Oh my God. This is like Christmas. Or you know what? This is my birthday present. My birthday's at the end of March 31st. So Darcy, thank you. I really appreciate it so much. And then she sent me some paper goods before, you know how I showed in my previous videos that I do I like to make tags. So she sent me a whole bunch of paper so that I can go through and make tags. Oh, look at these teapots. They're shimmery. Oh, no, they're not teapot. No, they're teapots here. Hold on, these are not teapots. I need glass. One more time, Stace, you need your glasses. It looks like a card. These are little panda bears and a mouse and a kitty cat. Teapots. Seriously, I need glasses. Let's see. That makes me laugh. All kinds of paper. This is all for my tag making. Thank you so much. And some more paper. A little tiny paper pad. And this little guy is so cute. Look at him. I use a lot of sticky tabs, so this is perfect. Darcy, thank you so, so much. I love everything. You just made my whole week. I'm so excited. I placed an order with an Etsy shop. It's Hollis something. They have a lot of good cross-stitch charts. A lot of new releases are coming out. I placed an order with them. I ordered probably 7 charts of new market charts. And then what made me laugh is I told my husband, I'm not going to open it until March 31st when my birthday comes, because that way I have a present for myself. Remember in previous videos, I always said you need to treat yourself, take care of you. For Valentine's Day, it doesn't matter if you have someone or don't have someone in your life. Buy yourself something. I was single for a lot of years and I bought myself chocolate and flowers. And on my birthdays, I did the same thing. My dad always, my birthday was a huge, huge day for my dad. And he always had gifts and cash, and he'd buy me all kinds of things for my birthday. But I always went out and bought something special for myself, even if it was something small like chocolate. So I'm going to do, what I did is I did the same thing. I placed the order for the market releases. I don't know when they're going to come in, but if it's within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to save it and open it on my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I know what you guys are going to say. It's pretty cool though. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself because you deserve it. Okay, another thing I got in the mail which blew me away. I was contacted by Denise from DotDotGoose Designs on Etsy. She makes the most beautiful project bags. I know you guys have heard of DotDotGoose. Well, anyway, Denise, oh, I just heard something outside. There's, like I said, that wedding is crazy. It's like it's in our cul-de-sac. Denise sent me a card And she contacted me and asked if she could send me a bag. And I fully expected to pay. I was blown away. I just couldn't believe that someone would actually want to do that. I mean, that was just so sweet of her. So thank you so much, Denise. Again, here's her card, DotDotGoose Designs. Wait till you guys see the bag. How perfect is this for my sunflower? Actually, I have sunflowers in here. Look at this bag. Oh my God. Isn't that the most beautiful thing? Look at how beautiful these colors, those bright yellow colors. This is the back. I'm so happy. I'm in love with this bag. Thank you, Denise, so much. You guys check out DotDotGoose Designs. They're beautiful, they're affordable, they are one of my favorite Etsy shops. I could have sworn that I bought a bag from, I'm gonna go looking through my bags because I know I bought a bag before from DotDotGoose Designs. I just gotta figure out which one it is. I went through my Etsy and I couldn't find a transaction, but I know I've gotten one. I know she's been on one of my favorite, you know how you can favorite the shops? She's always been one of my favorites. So it's gorgeous. It's got my whip in there, my sunflower farms, which I'm gonna show in a few minutes. Okay, let's move along. Thank you everybody so much. Again, no one has to send me anything, but thank you so much, you guys that sent me something this time. It's just, you have no idea how much happy it makes me. Flosstubers. There were two this week that I really want to mention. I have loved watching Janet Jabber. Now, if you haven't heard of Janet Jabber, go check her out on her Flosstube. She is great. She has some of the neatest projects. She has a lot of stuff that I'm interested in too. She has a variety of things, beautiful finishes. Her whips are really, really pretty. Right now she's working on one called One Nation. It's that great big flag. I have the chart too. I should have started it with her and I didn't. She's doing an Al Forrest. She's doing a Nora Corbett. She's got a great variety of charts, of whips. So check out Janet Jabber on Flosstube. The second Flosstuber is new. She has one video out and I thought her video was great. First of all, it's in a SheShack and her name is Dawna and her SheShack is fantastic. If you want to see some beautiful plants, when she starts the video, you'll see all these plants. It looks like a jungle. It is so, I love plants. It makes me want to go out and buy more plants because they are, the room she's in is beautiful. But her name is Dawna and her Flosstube is live from the SheShack. SheShack is one word. So check her out. She's brand new. She just started one video and you ought to see her finishes. They are something just crazy because they're so fantastic. They're big, they're beautiful. She stitches fast and she did, she's doing a long dog that is just out of this world. It's so big she could hardly show the whole thing. Mirabilia's and Kathy Barrick. So check out live from the SheShack. It's worth it. I think you guys will really like it. We have some questions. I'm way behind today. Questions. We might have to save Hall for next time. Kim asked how I hear about the canine tributes that I do at the beginning of every single video. I always do a police canine tribute regarding any that pass away or any retirements, birthdays, any kind of canine news. I actually was fortunate enough to work with several of the canines that I have shown. I worked with Bruno, I worked with Canine Gunther. So I am so lucky to have been able to train, not only train with them, but play with them. So they are a working canine dog when they're working, but as soon as it's time to, work is over, they're just like any other dog. They love to play, they love their tug-of-war toys, their balls, they love to play. So I am so fortunate to have been able to be a part of their life. And they meet, both of those two, Bruno and Gunther, meant the world to me. I can't even tell you. But I hear about them because I'm in some groups that are police canine on Facebook. I hear about them because I'm part of LAPD's, their Facebook page, like a former employee page. And I just hear about them through mostly Facebook and Instagram in some of the police pages that I'm in. Lady Legionnaire had asked, oh no, she made a comment. So my question for giveaways last week was, if money was no if money was no object, is that what I said? If money was no option, what would be your dream job? What would you have gone to school to be your dream job? And she had said she always wanted to be a police officer, but the men in her life did not want her to be. And I'm exactly the same. So I wanted to mention Lady Legionnaire's comment about how the men in her life did not want her to be a police officer, because that's pretty much how my life was too. My dad did not want me to be a police officer. Of course, he didn't want his little girl getting hurt. Well, much to his dismay, I didn't listen. And I trained for 3 years, joined the police academy with Los Angeles Police Department, and started. He was not happy at all. If anything, he wanted me to stay at a smaller department, not one that's just so crazy where I could end up in a really horrific area like Watts, or, you know, a very, very dangerous area. So I wanted Los Angeles because of the diversity. I love the change. You could go to the beach, you could go to the ghetto, you could go to Beverly Hills, you can go to, there's so many areas of LAPD, and I'm fascinated by it. I still am. And, but anyway, my dad did not, and my ex-husband, he did not want to be married to a police officer. So I broke up with him. That's an easy fix. I dated my ex-husband for 9 years, joined Los Angeles. He's a police officer. He still is a police officer with Los Angeles. And I knew him before he had just graduated from the academy. So when I told him, the day I met him, I told him I was going to join. What clue did he not get that I'm going through with this no matter what he says? So his ultimatum to me was, well, if you don't go through the academy, let's get married. You know, we'll go ahead and get married and we'll have a family and all this stuff. And I'm like, fool, I'm not quitting. I was already hired with Los Angeles when he gave me this ultimatum. And I'm like, bye. This is an easy solution here. Goodbye. So I joined, but yeah, he was not happy. He stuck around though. Obviously he was my ex-husband. He stuck around and he asked questions, you know, how was your day at the academy? How was your day? And my dad did the same thing. When I got home to my dad's house, he'd say, you need your boots shined? Yeah, I have papers to write. So yeah, if my dad, he would shine there was my dad. He wasn't happy, but he's shining my boots, shining my equipment. And so it made me laugh when I saw her comment, because that is exactly how my ex-husband and my dad were. So long story short, we ended up getting married and then we got divorced anyway. So then my dad had a fit, because I'm getting off the cross stitch. I'll go back to cross stitch in a minute, but I told my dad I was taking motorcycle riding lessons, and he goes, what? And he's probably thinking, what is with this child? But anyway, I told my dad that I was taking motorcycle lessons because I wanted to be a motorcycle police officer, a motor cop. He about fell out of his chair. He's just like, this girl's out of control. I never did start the lessons, but more than anything, I wanted to be a motor cop, motorcycle officer more than anything. My poor dad. Oh my gosh. So I wanted to tell the story to Lady Legionnaire that, yeah, I do understand having men in your life that aren't supportive of that. Susan asked, what are my favorite market releases? Oh my gosh. I love Plum Street Sweetheart Hill. I love the Primitive Hair, the Spirit of the Wood series. I'm going to get the Raven. I love Blue Flowers Huckleberry Farm. Scarlet House, Jane Cowie, 1850 I ordered already. I loved Leticia Jane Andrews, 1836 by the Fox and the Rabbit Designs. These are all that I've shown in the last 2 or 3 videos. I started showing market releases, so you can check them out in the last video. Hello from Liz Matthews. I'm going to get Charleston, and I also love Leela's Studios Quaker Welcome. Kathy mentioned in comments, there was someone named Kathy that mentioned she has an Etsy shop. If you're looking for project bags, check out Kathy's. I wanted to show her name. It is KathiesPOSIES, P-O-S-I-E-S on Etsy. Her bags are a little bit different and they're unique. I saw them. I think they're beautiful. I'll be ordering from you. That's all I can say. Hers all have vintage embroidery pieces and lace. So check out her project bags, KathiesPOSIES. Last question. Black Ribbon Crochet Studio asked, are the DMC conversions usually provided on a chart? Are they usually provided? A lot of times they are. You might have a chart that calls for specialty floss, like maybe Classic Colorworks, Weeks Dye Works, Silks. A lot of the times they do provide on their charts a DMC conversions. I've seen some charts that don't, but I think a lot of them do. A lot of the charts I've seen, they do provide a DMC conversion. So I wish I had a chart to look at to see if it did. Okay, here's a good example. This is part of my haul. It is Elizabeth Mary Gandy by Shakespeare's Peddler. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to do it on a little bit darker fabric because I want this to show. I don't know if you can really see it. It's a building, almost like a Indian type looking. No, it's got crosses and stuff, but the stairs and stuff. I want it to show up a little bit more, so I'm going to do it a little bit darker. But this is called it's called Elizabeth Mary Gandy by Shakespeare's Peddler. This was part of my haul. Here's a good picture, a little bit darker that you can see. But on the back, if you look at the chart, here's the DMZ conversion right here. So it calls for silks and sampler threads, but in the middle of the suggested threads is DMC. So a lot of your charts do include the DMC conversion. Okay, giveaway winners. Yay, let's get to this. My giveaways last week were, the first one was hands-on design, hip hop. Number one, again, the question was, what is your dream job? We had some great answers. A lot of people did get to have their dream job. Other people didn't, for either financial reasons or family reasons or whatever. Some of them had the greatest answers. Archaeologist, author, crafting for a living. Can you imagine? I want to be like a millionaire crafting for a living. I would love that. Astronomer, zoologist, a curator at a museum, go to the Naval Academy. Now that military was something that was, again, my dad about had a heart attack. When I was out of high school, I was getting ready to join the Army. I had a friend who was a recruiter, and my dad is an Army veteran. So I was getting ready to join the Army myself. I had also applied at Huntington Beach Police Department. Well, during the time that I was getting ready, I was getting ready for the academy as it was. So I was doing a lot of exercising, calisthenics, running, lots and lots of running to get ready for the Army boot camp. Well, during that time, Huntington Beach called and said, well, you have a job with us. It took a long time to get hired with them, almost a year. So I got tired of waiting, and I talked to my recruiter friend. He says, come on in, we'll sign you up. We'll get you ready for, and you can leave for boot camp in a month or two. So I was ready to go when I got the call. I'm not kidding you. It was like hours after I left the Army recruiter's office, and I was going to talk it over with my mom and dad. And I know what my dad would have said. He didn't want me to go off to the Army, but he was also very proud. So as much as he didn't want me to do it, he was proud that I was going to do it. Anyway, so here I am getting ready to sign up for the Army when Huntington Beach called and said, you're hired. So I got my job at the police department instead. Anyway, everybody had some great answers. Christy had a great answer. She said, I would like to be the owner of a bookstore, coffee shop. She wants a big table with library lights for studying or stitching get-togethers. Wouldn't that be great to have a coffee bookstore? That would be amazing. That's my dream, another dream job of mine. Okay, so the question, the question was your dream job. Number one, the giveaway winner is Danelle Bratcher, B-R-A-T-C-H-E-R. Congratulations, Danelle. You won hip hop. Her answer was she would love to own a dyeing business, both plant and animal fibers, yarn, and fabrics. Danelle, send me an email at stacer5, it's S-T-A-C-E-R, number 5 at AOL.com, and you won the chart. Congratulations. Giveaway number 2 was Cross Stitcher Magazine, April 2020. And the winner of this is Karen Malloy, M-A-L-O-L-E-Y. She said she would love to have been a lawyer. She's actually a retired teacher. So congratulations, Karen. Get a hold of me and I will send you the chart. Stacer5@AOL.com. Okay, I'm going to show whips super quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the new release, some new releases. First of all, I'm going to show a finish. I showed this on my Instagram. Oh, isn't this cute? This is from Kathy, though I've mentioned her before. She's the one that finished this. This is Sweet Spring by Satsuma Street. This is the back. Isn't that adorable? I love this. I love the tassels. I love everything. Here's the thing so I can hang it up, or I can place it in the back and use it as on a stand. So this is Sweet Spring by Satsuma Street. I used 14 count Blue Whisper fabric. I used DMC. I also added some beads. If you look, there are beads here, beads along his neck. That way you gives it there's some shine. There we go. Now you can see the beads. And I also used Whisper thread for a little fluffy tail. It doesn't look so fluffy. I need to fluff it up a little bit more. But you can see the fluffy tail. So I am really happy with this. I think it's beautiful. I think she did an amazing job on this finish. I love the Blue Whisper fabric. And again, that's the back. Love, love, love. Thank you so much again, Kathy. I'll be sending Kathy more things. So let me tell you about my stitching week. It was awful, awful. I had some good, I did have some good stitching though. So I am working on Core Ibatakuri, Sunflower Farms. I got some progress. My progress is here. This is on, gosh, I don't remember the fabric. I mentioned in the last video. So this is my progress. Hold on one second, let's see if I can get this crease out a little bit. Anyway, that's my progress. I really love how this is coming out. I think it's so pretty. I think it's, if it's not 28, it's 32 count. I just don't remember. I know it's a Lugana. I don't remember the color. I'll let you guys know next time. But I'm keeping this whip in my bag, my sunflower bag by DotDotGoose. Okay, I have a new start. If you guys saw on Instagram, I am starting Anne Grimshaw 1818. Isn't that fantastic? This is going to be a big girl because the fabric alone is huge. It is on 32 count taupe. I don't know who it's by. I got it through Shepherd's Needle. This is my progress. I just started it. And I started in the top left corner there. So you can see, am I showing you the right? Yeah, it's just hard to see, but yeah, I started in the top left corner, and that's my progress on Anne Grimshaw. I love this one so much already that I woke up in the middle of the night wanting to stitch on it. Now, let me tell you about the disaster. I was working on A Perfect World by the Scarlet House, which I love. I think it's beautiful. You would not believe what happened. So I'm stitching away, filling in that black. And this dumb web, here's my progress. Lack of, I should say. I did, now look where that, see, let's see if I can hold it. Right to here, this was all filled in with black. All of this here was filled in with black. And what I forgot to do, see the green line? I forgot to keep going. So what I did is I stopped right here. This whole area was filled in with black. All of this area was, I mean, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of stitches. What I forgot to do is extend this part here out. It wasn't like I could even fudge it because I couldn't, you could see how the line of green goes up and down, up and down. So this is a critical part of the chart. So because this was all filled in with black out to about here, there's no way. If this was missing, it takes away from the whole area, you know, the whole look of the chart. I had to pick out probably from here to here, all of this black is gone. I was so mad. Have you ever had such a disastrous frogging event that when you get done frogging, you put it down and you're almost afraid to cross stitch again? It's the strangest thing. I looked at it and thought, how do I know that I'm not going to have this disastrous of a frogging in my other chart? So I actually thought, maybe I can't cross stitch. Maybe I shouldn't cross stitch anymore. It was that bad. So it's all picked out. It's all fixed. I made sure and extended the green border, and now I have to go back in and fill in all that black all over again. So right now, A Perfect World is in a major timeout. Okay, Alice in Wonderland Stitch Along. There's a giant dog hair in it. Ugh, why? Okay, Alice in Wonderland. I don't think I can show this, but I'll show it for a second because I want to show you why I haven't started it. Someone else posted in comments, I think it was Susan, had said she didn't start it either because we're not sure where to start. Like, you can't start in the middle because it's a mystery stitch along. So they don't release the middle part of the chart. So you can't start in the middle. You can't start in the corners because of the shape of the chart. So I'm going to show it just really quick so you can get an idea. Because it's in the middle, I don't want to count because I do a small like 28 or 32 count. I don't want to count and be wrong and then have it. I just don't want to start it. So anyway, like I said, that's the chart and it's not getting started yet. But this is the bag it's in. Isn't this cute? I love this bag. It's just the cutest thing ever. This is from Victoria's Crafty Room. She is a floss tuber and has an Etsy shop. I showed this a couple of weeks ago, but I love it so much. Okay, I'm going to have to save haul for next video because we're running out of time. I want to make sure I have enough time for the new releases and giveaways. So here's giveaways for next video, which will be next week. Giveaway number 1. Your question this time is, I'd like to know what is your favorite stitching accessory or gadget? Here's mine. My favorite, and I cannot stitch without it, big or small. I do have a smaller hoop, but I got a hoop when I was 16 years old. I still have it and I still use it. This ugly lime green. If this thing ever went missing, I probably couldn't cross stitch again because I love my hoop so much. Love it. So this is one of my favorite accessories. The corner gauge is now one of my favorite accessories. And my chart stand. I have just like I went into the artist area of Michael's and I have a little, it looks like an easel, but it's got a stand on it. That's what I put my charts on. I got a magnet and I just magnet my chart on there. I always use a working copy because I mark it, I do highlighting. So anyway, out of all of my favorite accessories and gadgets, I do like beeswax. I don't use beeswax very much. Only when I've got some really difficult DMCs. I will not use it on white because I don't want any discoloration. I don't use it on black. But every now and then if I get a color like it's yellowy or orangey or whatever, it doesn't matter the color. You can use the beeswax on anything. I have a little piece. I run my thread along it and then I wipe off any excess. And I use that every now and then. Thread Magic is another thing you can use. I don't use that anymore, but I like the beeswax if I get some unruly threads. But most of all, more than anything, my favorite accessory and gadget is my hoop. I love it. Use it for everything. Even my big Heaven and Earth designs and my charting creation, the massive projects, I use my hoop. So tell me, what is your favorite stitching accessory? Your giveaways this week, we have Waxing Moon Designs Easter House Trio. This will be giveaway number 1. It's going to go in comments. Don't say the word giveaway. We all know all the rules and stuff. So this is giveaway number 1 if you're interested in the Easter chart. Tell me what your favorite stitching gadget or accessory is. We have 3 giveaways today. Number 2 is 14 count Monet Aida fabric. It's not a very big piece. It's 12 by 17. If you're interested in this Aida, I swear the light's changing. Didn't it look like the lights were changing right now? Let's see if I put something behind it. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's by Picture This Plus. It's called Monet. And again, it is, ooh, look at that. That's so pretty. This is Aida. It is 14 count, 12 by 17. So it's not a huge, huge piece, but it gives you an idea of what Monet is like, and it will definitely get you a couple small projects. So this is giveaway number 2, 14 count. And last but not least, we have something for the linen people, 32 count Nocturne Belfast, 17 by 25. So it's a really good size. It's a beautiful fabric. For 32 count, it's a little bit dark for me. I got it for myself originally, and it's just a tiny, tiny bit too dark. So if you were interested in 32 count Belfast Nocturne color, it is 17 by 25 cut. This is giveaway number 3. Let's look at some more new releases. These are all so different. And this time there's not a lot of samplers in the ones I'm going to show. I did show a lot of samplers in the last couple of videos, but there's only a couple, I think, in these. Some of these are so, oh my God, I think all of them are fantastic, but some of them are just so cute. So let's get started with these. We have by the Frosted Pumpkin cookies for the Easter Bunny. If you go into the main menu of frostedpumpkinstitchery.com, go to the main menu, seasonal page 2. It is on their website. Very, very cute. Now, I had also mentioned on Instagram, there is a Russian designer that I really like. I'm going to show her name because the name on the charts I can't pronounce. It's in Russian writing. But here's the name of the Instagram to look for, Perunasvet. Take a look at her new chart. It's called Spring Scent. It does have some kind of specialty stitches. Check out those flowers. Aren't they incredible? I love this chart, but I don't know if they're French knots or what type of specialty stitch, but anyway, it's a beautiful chart. I wanted to make sure and show that. We have Not Forgotten Farms. We have the Lucky Duck. It's in her Etsy shop as a PDF. The shamrocks are so pretty. I love this one. Next up, we have one that I'm interested in. It's a full coverage, and I love Egyptian. This is by Charting Creations, called Egyptian Princess. Look at those cats. Isn't that incredible? Next up, we have from Dames of the Needle. This is a Nashville release called Nouvelle Lapin Drum. It's available on Etsy. And we also have Goading to Spring. It is a limited edition kit. Contact your local needlework shops if you're interested, because again, they did put that it was limited. It's you get a hand painted box, 36 count linen in the color Sea Glass from the Cauldron, and Sea Glass mini pom-poms come in the kit. Next up, we have Kor Ibatakori, which is one of my favorites. They've got several. We've got Shabby Home. Next, we have Knitting in Quilt. That is so cute. After that, we have Spring Embroidered. We have Say It With a Flower. And then they also have Easter Eve. That is so beautiful. I've seen these pictures on Instagram and their Etsy shop. You can also get them from your local L&S. Okay, after that we have Erica Michaels, Janie Tippett, 1893. I'm sure she has more, but I don't know if I've seen them. After that, we've got Madame Chantilly, Celebrate Easter. It is available in the Etsy shop starting March 9th. That's beautiful. I love this one too. This one's really cute. I've mentioned it before. I'm going to show I'll tell you the name. I've mentioned, like I said, it's on Etsy. Crochet a Go-Go. It's CROCETTE and then A Go-Go. This is called Amici per la Pasqua. This is cute, the chicken, the rabbit, and the dove. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. They also have There's No Place Like Home. So check those out on Etsy. It's a great shop. They've got some of the cutest charts. Another one I fell in love with, Stacy Nash, Stables at Hollyberry Farm. I love her Hollyberry Farms. So neat. Next up, we have Cherry Hill Stitchery Bloom. It's available on Etsy, and it's also going to be available at the Fat Quarter Shop. Okay, I will go ahead and show one more. Tempting Tangles. They have a website, Watermelon Garden. These are all going to be available April 1st. I believe they're PDF downloads. I'm not sure, but check out our website, Tempting Tangles. Next up, we have Miss Cottontail's Excellent Finishing School. Isn't that cute? After that, we have Cockadoodle Boo. This is a Halloween ornament. Two more. We have Marshmallow Kisses. And last but not least, S'mores Bear. So those are the new releases I have for this week. I will see you guys next week. Happy stitching, everybody.